Austin a bit later than it hit most other parts of the country. But there was no question that it hit us in 2009. And when it did, a number of us were really, really concerned. As people began to lose their jobs and have difficulty finding new ones, we as a community had only certain pieces in place. We could help people through JFS with emergency financial assistance, short-term, and help them access some counseling and some other services. We could provide scholarship assistance through the annual campaign so that people could stay on at the ECP, send their kids to the JCC summer camp, stay as members of the JCC. But we had no capability at all of doing the most important social service, and that's helping them find a job. Because Austin, as a relatively new community and a developing community, did not have what many other larger Jewish communities have, vocational services, efforts to develop jobs, to help people network, to provide that kind of support. Many communities developed that 100 years ago to help immigrants in their communities, and continued to provide that as immigrants came from places like the former Soviet Union, or to help refugees from the Holocaust survivors as well. But we didn't have that. And into this void, we discovered a wonderful volunteer. And she was brought to us by our previous Community Service Award winner, Jody Lakshin, who has founded and led the Jewish Business Network for many, many years, and by Lisa Affelberg, our Director of Outreach and Engagement. And Suzy Drapkin came to us as a relative newcomer to the community who had tremendous experience in this area, and has, over the last year and a half, volunteered her time every Tuesday at the JCC to run the Connect Forward Job Club, which has involved hundreds of people in helping them network, in helping them learn some of the skills, in helping them create a support group, and in many cases, helping them find employment in Austin or elsewhere. And as a result of that, we felt that Suzy is someone that clearly deserved our thanks as a community and this year's 2010 Community Service Award, presented to Suzy Drapkin for the Connect Forward Job Club in deepest appreciation for your commitment to Jewish Austin. Suzy.
Bravo.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you for that very gracious and generous introduction, and thank you, everyone, for honoring me here tonight. I am enormously appreciative of being selected to receive this award. I'd like to just thank some of the JCAA staff who helped make the Job Club possible. Thanks to the great people in the facilities department who week after week set up tables and chairs, as well as get the PowerPoint up and ready for our guest speakers. Thanks to D.L. Sager, as she has a difficult job of scheduling events for the J and helping to make everyone happy with their room arrangements. Thanks to Lisa Affelberg, who's not just my liaison to the J, but has become a friend as well. And thanks to Jay Rubin, who understood what I wanted to do and allowed the J to be part of offering a valuable service to the community. And since I have this time, I just want to thank my family for their support and love. They've always been there for me. When I first started the Connect Forward Job Club, I had seen a rising in the numbers of unemployed and underemployed in Austin, as elsewhere in the nation. I'd been thinking that I'd like to be involved in something in which I could give back, so I thought I had the skill set and expertise to be helping the unemployed, as my background is in career management, so why not start a job club? Other than the logistics of finding space, I didn't think much more about it until after I actually started it. Now I think about it all the time. I've met a lot of folks over the last year and a half, since April 2009, when I met the initial 7 people in my first meeting. Since then, hundreds of individuals have walked through these doors. We've had discussions on the best way of getting a job, shared job search strategies, problem solving, done resume building, mock interviews, value auctions, which is my personal favorite, and elevator pitch contests, speed networking, and more. I've also enjoyed meeting one-on-one with individuals to offer support and resources. Plus, we've had numerous interesting guest speakers. When asked what I have enjoyed the most from running this job club, without hesitation, I always answer how gratifying it has been to watch members connect with each other and even take their lasting relationships outside of our meeting room. I have to say that meeting these people who have attended the job club has been a most humbling experience, as well as a privilege, as I've gotten to know many of them. I have seen people in all stages of employment. Some have been out of work just a short time, a couple of months, some 6, 8 months, a year, 2 years, some even longer. I have seen the face of depression, the loss of confidence and feeling useful. I have seen the hurt of age bias. I've seen marriages break up, and I've seen people trying to hold on to their homes. This labor market has been a devastating one for many individuals and families. It has affected all of us to some degree, as we all know someone who's gone through job loss, a family member, a friend, a neighbor. And even though there has been a recent uptick in hiring, there are still lots of people trying to find work. So what I would like to ask of you each is that you think of someone you know who is going through this. Offer them a pair of movie tickets so they can get some relief from their constant job search woes, or buy them a gift card to a coffee shop so they don't have to worry or be embarrassed about not having the money to buy a cup of coffee when meeting someone for a network appointment. Or just make them dinner. The cliche that it's the simple things in life that are important could be more true. You have the opportunity of making an impact in somebody's life. These small kindnesses can make such a difference to someone who's having a tough time due to unemployment. Just don't forget them. Thank you so much.